Good morning, everybody. It's the Cursing Seamstress back again. Today is Tuesday morning at 6:15 and I'm on my way to work in just a few minutes. I wanted to follow up with the pants that I was making by Love Notions. These are called the, oh gosh, I have forgotten what they're called. Let me see here. I had to look it up. These are the Glissando Pants. So I did my first segment and was going to follow up once I was done with that. They're not difficult to sew at all. They have a button-up closure. That went fine. The negative that I have to say about these pants, and they're like a capri length, is that they are very balloony in the thigh. So I really had to do a lot of working around that. The pants, and I've already hung them up, the pattern, but the pants, the waist is fine. I have a big waist. My waist is a 35-inch waist, but my hips are not that much bigger. I mean, they're big enough, but what I noticed was where the pants before there is a waistband, but that pants below that waistband would come down and then they would balloon out where my hips were not. And they would also do the same thing on the inner thigh. It was not a good look at all. And then they would go straight down into the type of leg that in the late 70s, early 80s was referred to as a stovepipe leg. And I saw in the pattern what they looked like. I knew that they went straight down. I didn't know that they were so balloony in the thigh area. So I had to get rid of that, and I ended up doing that on the outside. I actually just took a straight ruler. I tried to use the French curve. I really didn't need a curve there. I couldn't find the right spot to make it look okay. So you can see on the pattern where it comes out. So I actually just took my acrylic straight, big 24-inch ruler and cut it off. I just drew a line straight down to cut off that balloony part. And on the inside, I didn't want the rise to be affected. So I didn't cut off anything that would affect the rise, but I did go in and do the same thing on the inside. So I got rid of most of that. And then what I did was I got down to about the knee area, which was about 8 or 9 inches above where the pants ended after they were hemmed, after hemming. So maybe it was like 10 or 12 inches. And I just drew a line across that area with the pants inside out, and I went in pretty dramatically, then went out. I have several store-bought pants that are like a bell-bottom capri. They fit fairly tight through the hips and the thigh area, and then they start to bell out. I do like that look of a pant. So that's what I did, and then I went back to the pattern itself and drew those same lines so that so I can cut it the same way next time. I would not have worn these pants if I had left them as they were. I just didn't like them at all. They would have been tucked away and just worn on a Saturday working outside, or making a quick run into town or whatever. But once I did that, everything was okay. I'm going to stand up and show you what the pants look like. I could have even taken more out. And this is like a linen inky blue. This morning I have paired it with my favorite top. And this top is called the, let me tell you correctly, because this has actually been my favorite top for probably a year. It's called the Fantail Shirt by the Sewing Revival. It is oversized. I originally made it in the size that I measured into, but then had to size down. So this is actually the size down top. It has elastic in the front. I think I did a video about this a while ago. So it's got some elastic in the front, and it's shorter in the front than the back. She names a lot of, or if not all of her patterns after birds. And I like her patterns a lot. So I'm going to stand up on this is the shirt I actually put. I can't remember what I wrote on the back, but my new thing is I'm embroidering titles of some of my most loved songs or lyrics from them. And on these pants I did the same. I wrote Gimme Shelter. I'll try to show that to you if I can get it in the shot, but I'll show you the pants. And again, for my body, for how I like to look, the pants as they are not something I would want, but modified, I would make these again. They're not difficult to make. I did put a double hem in the hem. I turned them up a good, gosh, probably an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches at the bottom. So I'm gonna stand up and show you. Okay, so these are the pants. This is the top that kind of covers the back. This is the back of the pants. The front of the pants with the buttons here. I left the pockets out. Next time I make them, I would put the pockets in. I probably would have to make some adjustments because of the thinning out in here. And you see, it's still kind of big right here. Let's see. Oh, the Gimme Shelter. Dixie's in here. You might not be able to see it. I don't know. Can you see? It says Gimme Shelter right there in cursive. And this is what the buttons look like here. So give it a try. I mean, you can certainly, if I can modify, you can modify. I am not good at that kind of thing. But I did at least convert these from something non-wearable to something that I feel comfortable wearing out in public. So that's all I know. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.